Shri Ramchandra Kripalu Bhajman Harana Bhava Bhayadarunam Shri Ramchandra Kripalu Bhajman Harana Bhava Bhayadarunam Navakanjalochana Kanjamukha Karakanja Padakanjaranam Shri Ram, Shri Ram.
Oh, nice. Anwesshaa, welcome to CNN News 18.
Thank you so much.
Anwesshaa, that was, of course, your recently released devotional song titled Shri Ramchandra Kripalu Bhajman, which is actually available on Shimaru's Bhakti channel.
Yes.
Please tell us more about the song. And were you familiar with this song and its lyrics?
Yeah, of course I had heard this song as an Indian musician, as an Indian music lover. You cannot miss such an iconic bhajan. And this bhajan it's a Tulsi Das bhajan. And this Ram bhajan it has got so many iconic versions. One of them being Lataji's version. So I feel so lucky and privileged that when Deepak Panditji, he called me for this project and he said that for Ayodhya Ram Mandir Udghatan, he's doing some project, and for this noble cause, he's recreating this bhajan. Recreating in the sense the arrangement and everything is very much fresh, which has been done by him. So for which he really wished that I would sing. Obviously, there was no second thought, and it's such a beautiful bhajan. I have been hearing it since my childhood days. And I never thought that someday I will get a chance to record it myself and have a version of mine. And for such a lovely, on such a lovely occasion, it has released. I'm very happy about it. Thanks to Shemaru Bhakti Utsav, who has initiated this whole thing. And they started it with a Ram Stuti, and I'm sure they are going to release some more devotional music in the coming days.
So, are you also planning to visit Ayodhya for the Ram temple opening?
I would love to. Currently, as a working musician, as a working professional musician, there's a lot of travel going on. So I would like to, when this concert rush and everything ends, after that, we'll get some window. I think I'm not an exception. For all artists, it's like that. This is the season when we travel a lot for live concerts and all. So when I'm a little free, and then I would like to go and sit there for a while and sit there in silence, because I think any temple is a consecrated place where you can, absorb and soak in that pure divine energy, and you can just be there. So when when I'm mentally free, then only I will go there and have a good time, I think.
Considering your vocal range, how much time it took you to finish the recording of this song, and what's new that you have brought to this song?
Actually, in some songs, less is more. It's not very important to be unique, and it's not very important to be, to do something, in every song. So it's just important in some songs. I think the certain songs demand the singer to just be, not do much, and just be in the song, and just be in that flow and sing it. So I basically sang it, and there was no such effort, because the song itself is so peaceful and beautiful. So I didn't put much effort and mind into it that I have to do something in this, or my version has to stand out or something. So there was no such thought behind it. I just recorded it simply. It's such a beautiful song, beautiful melody. So when you get a beautiful melody to record, it makes your day as a singer. So basically, as simple as that, it's a beautiful bhajan. And I was waiting to hear the arrangement, because when I sang on click and tanpura. There was no arrangement.
Oh.
So I was a little angry with Deepak uncle when he said that तेरे गाने के बाद मैं अच्छे से arrange करूंगा. So as per his convenience. So now when the song has released, I'm getting to hear it with the arrangement, which is so nice. So yeah, so basically that's about it.
You have a lovely voice, I have to say.
Thank you.
Anwesshaa, you're a music composer and a singer. What kind of comfort or of freedom a devotional track offers to a singer that you think perhaps is different from a film song? Do you think a devotional song allows a singer to experience another side of their vocal range?
It depends on the composition actually. It's vocal range is something, and your singing prowess and your range as a singer will be challenged only when the composition is such. So it depends on the melodic composition and how you emote it. So be it a film song or be it a devotional song, it depends on how the composer has made the song. In a devotional song, what is different for me is it allows you to experience a different state of mind. So for me, that is a little different. Although in any good song, in any form of good music, any good piece of music, which it can help you reach that state of mind. It is not necessarily has to be some uh, devotional song, but in case of devotional music, that is one thing people have in mind now while making devotional music. So that is always there in any devotional song. So there is no chance that the singer will not experience that vibration while singing it. So yeah, that's I think one difference,
So
one
then,
add-on, not a difference, it's an add-on.
which are the other devotional songs that you have been part of?
Recently I did some devotional projects. As a singer, I worked for some devotional projects for Times Music. Like my January started with a Shama Shungeet, which is a Bengali devotional song dedicated to Kali Mata.
Okay.
So for Ma Kali, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the first song which released onto 2024 for me, and of course because I keep on singing in different languages, so there are film songs always lined up here and there in some language or the other. But my year started with a devotional song, and I'm so happy that soon after that Shama Shongeet, this Ram Bhajan released, and on such a beautiful occasion.
You wanna give us a sample or a few lines of that song?
Yeah, why not? Why
Yeah.
not? Yeah, it goes like this. আমার সাধনা মিটিল, আশা না পুরিল, সকলে ফুরায় যায় মা। আমার সাধনা মিটিল, আশা না পুরিল, সকলে ফুরায় যায় মা। জনমের সুদ ডাকি গো মা তোরে, জনমের সুদ ডাকি গো মা তোরে, কোলে তুলে নিতে আয় মা। সকলে পুরায় যায় মা, আমার সাধনা মিটিল, আশা না পুরিল, সকলে পুরায় যায় মা।
Oh, nice. Oh, lovely voice. I have
Thank
many
you.
questions about Bengali music and its influence on you. But I want to talk to you about your very famous song from Ranjhanaa. It was called Banarasiya. That actually stood out. It was one of the finest songs from that album, among others. And we especially can see the influence of Indian classical music in it, the
Yes.
way it was constructed. A lot of singers say they discover the song on mic while working with A.R. Rahman. Did you also discover this song behind the mic when you were recording for Rahman Saab?
What was interesting is I understood the concept of dubbing a singer first and then arranging a song, because he recorded me on a mock track. And I had heard from some of my colleagues from the music industry who regularly work with him, like Neeti Didi, Neeti Mohan and Javed Bhaiya. So I have heard about his working style from them. But when I got a chance to work with him, I discovered that they were right about him. That he many a times um, he will record you on a mock track. Mock track was also very beautiful. Um, uh, but later on, when I heard the final song, of course it sounded more beautiful because the whole music was produced at that point of time, and it's the final output was really nice. So when I recorded it on a mock track, and he was on the piano. And it was a memorable night for me because we started recording when it was midnight, 12 o'clock in the night, and he stayed back that day to record me. So I feel so lucky because most of the times his engineers are also extremely able. They are also very capable. So uh, ऐसा मुमकिन था कि वो खुद चले गए और उनके इंजीनियर्स ने मुझे रिकॉर्ड कर लिया, बट आई गॉट अ चांस टू मीट हिम, और वो खुद पियानो में बैठ के मुझे सिखा रहे हैं ट्यून की यहाँ पे ऐसे करते हैं, यहाँ पे ये इम्प्रोवाइजेशन करते हैं. एंड सो सॉफ्ट स्पोकन एंड हम्बल, आई मीन गिवन द ब्रांड दैट ही इज ग्लोबली, कांट इवन इमेजिन, आई मीन इतनी मतलब उसकी 10% ह्यूमिलिटी अगर आज के बच्चों में आ जाए तो आई मीन कमाल ही हो जाएगा.
Good to know आज के बच्चों में आ जाए. But then please give us Banarasiya. It's my favorite track from Ranjhanaa.
Yeah, it was a beautiful album. Yeah. बनारसिया, बनारसिया, रंग में भंगया भंग में रंग बनारसिया, हाय बनारसिया, हाय बनारसिया, हाय बनारसिया, चाल चला के हर होशियारी जानत यूं तो सब नर नारी, चाल चला के हर होशियारी जानत यूं तो सब नर नारी, मन के पर भोले भंडारी, मन के पर भोले भंडारी, घाट किनारे उमर गुजारी, घाट बनारसिया, हाय घाट बनारसिया, घाट बनारसिया, ठाठों में ठाठ बनारसिया, हाय 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 ठाठ बनारसिया, ठाठों में ठाठ बनारसिया, ठाठों में ठाठ बनारसिया, ठाठ बनारसिया, हाय हाय ठाठ बनारसिया, रंग में भंगया भंग में रंग बनारसिया, हाय बनारसिया, बनारसिया, हाय बनारसिया.
Your gold, your voices. What a lovely voice.
Thank you.
Now, you've been singing from last 16 years. How would you like to describe the textural change in your voice?
Okay. Over the years, actually, there are two ways I can answer this question. Firstly, there are technical aspect of it, like with age and with maturity, just like your other body parts are aging, your vocal cord for the voice also, it's the same. It is also aging, and with age, you reach your prime. And with practice, there are certain things that you can achieve with practice, and with certain kinds of vocal grooming techniques, certain kinds of riyas, you can make it rounder. And depends on how you want your texture at different phases of your career. You can try different kinds of textures for different songs. It depends on what kind of songs composers offer you. So that also, I mean, the opportunities that you get, उसके ऊपर भी काफी डिपेंड करता है कि आप किस तरह से अप्रोच करते हैं अपने करियर के अलग अलग फेजेस में. इनिशियली बिकॉज जब मैंने करियर स्टार्ट की तो मैं बहुत छोटी थी, 13 साल की उम्र में, और द काइंड ऑफ वॉइस दैट आई हैव, मेरी आवाज उस वक्त बहुत पतली थी. तो माय आइडिया इनिशियली वाज टू ब्रेक अवे फ्रॉम दैट थिननेस, सो दैट उसके लिए मैं खरज का रियाज बहुत ज्यादा करती थी. उस वक्त सुबह 4 बजे मम्मी उठा देती थी, मम्मी पे बहुत गुस्सा होता करती थी. सो आई यूज्ड टू रियली बी एंग्री विथ हर एवरी डे बिफोर सनराइज. शी यूज्ड टू वेक मी अप टू डू ओम का रियाज. सो ओम का रियाज करने से मेरा जो खरज का जो लोअर ऑक्टेव का जो रेंज है वो काफी डेवलप हुआ. सो वो डेवलप होने से क्या होता है कि ऑटोमेटिकली आपका जो हाई में भी बहुत आसानी से आपकी आवाज जा सकती है. सो एट डिफरेंट phases, and your practice should always be customized to your purpose, कि आपका अभी पर्पस क्या है. आज probably मैं एक ऐसा गाना गाने वाली हूँ जिसमें मुझे बहुत सारी हरकतें मुर्कियां लेनी है, बहुत सारी a lot of intricacies are there. So in that case आवाज को agile बनाना बहुत जरूरी है. So उस हिसाब से मैं आज का अपना रियाज करूंगी. So just like that, मुझे लगता है कि For me, composers, because the kind of voice that I have, most composers have called me over the years for mostly love songs, romantic songs, and I enjoy that. I enjoy that क्योंकि हर एक का एक अपना जॉनर होता है, हर एक की आवाज की एक स्टाइल होती है. उस हिसाब से कंपोजर्स भी आपको पहचान लेते हैं कि अगर इस स्टाइल का गाना है तो मुझे ये फलाना सिंगर चाहिए. सो ऑफ कोर्स मुझे एज अ म्यूजिशियन तो एक्सपेरिमेंट करना पसंद है. कभी अगर कोई डांस ट्रैक, बिकॉज माय करियर स्टार्टेड विद अ पेपी सॉन्ग इन गोलमाल रिटर्न्स, सो दैट वाज वेरी डिफरेंट. तो एकदम शुरुआत में ही एक वैसे गाने को अप्रोच करना, गिवन द मेलोडियस वॉइस दैट आई हैव, तो मेरे लिए थोड़ा सा अनकंफर्टेबल था वो. बट दीज एक्सपेरिमेंट्स आर ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट, क्योंकि अगर आप ट्राई नहीं करेंगे तो आपको पता नहीं चलेगा कि उस रूट में भी आप जा सकते हैं कि नहीं. सो इस तरह से द काइंड ऑफ वर्क दैट गेट्स ऑफर्ड, वो भी आपको शेप करते हैं, आपकी आवाज को शेप करते हैं. एंड अनदर एस्पेक्ट ऑफ इट इज आपके लाइफ एक्सपीरियंसेस. आपके जीवन में किस तरह की जीवन आप जी रहे हैं, आपकी जिंदगी में किस तरह के मोड आ रहे हैं, द काइंड ऑफ पीपल दैट यू आर मीटिंग, द काइंड ऑफ relationships that you get into, so that also affects you emotionally. तो उसका भी असर पड़ता है. आपकी आवाज पे डायरेक्टली ना पड़े, लेकिन आपके इमोशंस पे जो चीज असर करती है, जो एक्सपीरियंसेस, सो वो शेप करता है आप जिस तरह से गाने को. मैं 10 साल पहले अप्रोच करती थी, ऑब्वियसली आज आज मैं हूँ, एक गाने को, उसी गाने को मैं डिफरेंट तरीके से अप्रोच करूंगी, क्योंकि उस बीच में बहुत सारा समय गुजर चुका है. एंड अ लॉट ऑफ एक्सपीरियंसेस दैट आई हैड, वो उस वक्त नहीं था मेरे पास. तो एक्सपीरियंसेस का बैंक जैसे ही बढ़ता जाता है, तो आप इमोशनली भी हर गाने को अलग तरीके से अप्रोच करते हैं. सो दैट्स व्हाई योर लाइफ एक्सपीरियंसेस आल्सो मेक यू मोर मैच्योर्ड. एंड एक्सप्रेशन वाइज बहुत फर्क आता है. जितना ज्यादा आप यू नो आपकी जिंदगी जितनी डायनामिक होती है एक आर्टिस्ट की, वो बहुत असर करता है. सो दैट इज द इमोशनल एस्पेक्ट ऑफ इट. सो आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ दिस मैटर्स इन द वे यू अप्रोच थिंग्स ओवर द इयर्स, जो चेंजेस
Then
आती हैं.
आजा लग जा गले से ठाक करके was the song.
यस यस.
So then, which song you think if you have to revisit, you will sing it differently? Yeah,
आई थिंक ऑल.
yeah, okay.
या मुझे तो अपना कोई भी गाना पसंद नहीं आता है. मतलब आई डोंट लाइक टू लिसन टू माई सेल्फ. आई गेट इरिटेटेड व्हेन आई हियर माई वॉइस.
Now, you've been singing in many languages. Which language are you most comfortable with? Bengali?
Bengali is an obvious answer. हिंदी ऑल्सो, क्योंकि हिंदी इज वन सच लैंग्वेज जिसमें मैं खुद बात भी कर सकती हूँ. आई कैन ऑल्सो स्पीक इन दैट लैंग्वेज, तो उसमें कंफर्ट है. लेकिन आई थिंक फॉर एवरी पर्सन उसकी जो अपनी मदर टंग है, मदर टंग में हमको इमोट करना सबसे ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है. सो फॉर मी इट्स बांग्ला, एंड आफ्टर दैट हिंदी ऑफ कोर्स.
Talking about Bangla and Bengali music, now you're a composer. What is the difference between Rabindra Sangeet and Nazrul Geeti?
To answer it very in a straight way, in a black and white way,
Yeah.
Nazrul Geeti are the creations, are the songs written by Kaji Nazrul Islam, and Rabindra Sangeet are the Tagore songs by Kavi Guru Rabindranath Tagore. But मेरे हिसाब से एज अ म्यूजिशियन, अगर आप मुझे डिस्टिंक्शन या डिफरेंस पूछेंगे, तो मुझे लगता है कि एक बेसिक डिफरेंस है म्यूजिकली.
Music, yeah.
हाँ, म्यूजिकली एक बेसिक डिफरेंस मुझे लगता है कि रविंद्र संगीत में ठहराव बहुत ज्यादा है, लॉन्ग नोट्स का इस्तेमाल बहुत ज्यादा है रविंद्र संगीत में. हालांकि नजरुल गीति में थोड़ी सी चंचलता है. एंड नॉट ऑल देयर आर एक्सेप्शंस, बट आई थिंक प्रिडोमिनेंटली नोट के वेरिएशंस, एंड देयर आर मोर मुर्कीज एंड हरकतें जिसको हम कहते हैं, एंड दैट इज वे मोर इन नंबर than in Ravindra Sangeet. Ravindra Sangeet mostly has long notes, and also there are different schools of singing when it comes to Tagore songs and Nazrul Geeti. So दोनों को एक तरीके से नहीं गाया जा सकता. So approach भी अलग है गाने का. So yeah.
I think your fans would love to know with the reference, or if you can show us the difference by गा के कोई गाना.
अच्छा, ओके 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 ओके, श्योर. पहले एक रविंद्र संगीत मैं थोड़ा सा गाती हूँ. আমারও পরানো যাহা চায় তুমি তাই, তুমি তাই গো, আমারও পরানো যাহা চায় তোমা ছাড়া আর জগতে মোর কেহ নাই, কিছু নাই গো, আমারও পরানো যাহা চায়। So I think the listeners could feel a little bit of peace, and because there are elongated notes and the way I was singing it, वो अभी आपको डिफरेंस और ज्यादा पता चलेगा। अभी मैं एक नजरुल गीति दो पंक्तियां सुनाती हूँ एक नजरुल गीति की। हरी रो रो गागिया जी गोपिनी दोनों मोने गागिया जी गोपिनी दोनों मोने অনুরাগে রাঙা গরির, অনুরাগে রাঙা গরির, অনুরাগে রাঙা গরির, বিধু বদনে বিধু বদনে লাগে আজি গোপিনী তনু মনে রং লাগে আজি গোপিনী তনু মনে।
That's the difference with the
Yeah,
energy.
I think it could be felt. I don't need to spell it out.
Now, you yourself is a composer. You of course have composed for 3 films, 2
Yeah,
are Bengali and 1 Marathi.
yeah.
Have you yourself, being an accomplished singer, how do you imagine the correct voice for the song?
While casting a voice for a song, I think I go with the spirit of the composition and the way I want it to sound. So it's actually quite easy. It should not be a very difficult process. If a composer has clarity, then I don't need to make different singers sing my song again and again and make different versions of it. A lot of people do that, but I don't really understand. It's also disrespectful for a lot of singers, for all singers. But it's not. It's not a healthy culture. And secondly, I think if a composer has this much clarity, it should be an easy process. It's an easy decision कि मुझे इस तरह के गाने के लिए इस तरह की आवाज चाहिए, because every singer comes with their own style and their own distinct texture.
And on that happy note, I want to thank you for talking to me.
Thank
Best of luck for all your future projects.
you
All the
so
best.
much.